The recession may be slowly lifting, but upwards of 20 million Americans live without a reliable way to obtain future meals. Solving this problem is no easy matter, but store brands have an increasingly important role to play in the efforts of the industry's leading anti-hunger nonprofits. The largest anti-hunger organization by far is Feeding America, a network of more than 200 food banks. Feeding America receives product donations from every segment of the food distribution and retailing chain. It also makes purchases from manufacturers, spending more than $40 million a year. Between purchases and donations, more than 3 billion pounds of food are collected annually and distributed directly to the needy. Another approach is taken by Food for All, which collects funds to support programs intended to help the needy become self-sufficient in the long run. Food for All receives direct monetary contributions from manufacturers and retailers, and supermarket shoppers contribute greatly through a point-of-purchase funding program. The role of store brands is significant. At least a large minority of product donated to Feeding America from retail sources is private brands. Also, more than 15% of product purchased by Feeding America at the national level is non-branded. To find out more about this, I spoke with Nick Blawat, Feeding America's Senior Vice President of Supply Chain.
One way for particularly the private label manufacturing community to get involved is to take a look at where in their organization, from a manufacturing standpoint, they may have some sources of waste that could be captured, and make sure they have a partnership with their local food bank and that they're able to work with the food bank to capture as much of that as possible for distribution. We're actively building a national grocery purchasing program right now, and this year we expect to do more than $40 million worth of business, and we're growing at pace of 75 to 100% a year. So for any private label manufacturer, you should be looking at our network, seeing a growing market, and a program and marketing conduit to tap into that growing market with products that, quite frankly, this network of food banks are already proactively buying from other sources.
Feeding America and Food for All offer tax advantages to manufacturers and retailers, as well as public relations benefits. But the most valuable thing is knowing that your company has helped someone in need. This is David Merrifield for PLMALive. You can contact Feeding America at 800-771-2303 or nblawat at feedingamerica.org. You can contact Food for All at 703-237-3677 or admin@foodforall.org.